Welcome to the Underground Nation podcast with your host with Ghost, Bounceball Boogie. Tonight's guest is an artist whose journey transforms struggle into sound. From the pain of bullying and depression to finding refuge in music during his mother's battle with cancer, Lil Snipes turned isolation into artistry. With sharp flows, self-mixed tracks, and a vision to create a refuge for misfits, his story is both raw and inspiring. Let's step inside the world of Lil Snipes.
Welcome back, Underground Nation family, to another powerful episode of the Underground Nation podcast, where the unheard get heard and the overlooked shine bright. I'm your host with the Ghost Bounceball Boogie, and tonight we're diving deep into the journey of an artist whose story is built on survival, transformation, and raw purpose. This artist took a name born both clever wordplay and resilience. From a childhood of bullying and depression to finding refuge and quickscoping on Call of Duty, Snipes turned his pain into precision and his struggle into sound. His music became his safe space during isolation, especially after his mother's battle with breast cancer. Out of those dark days came light, a debut album self-mixed and fueled by lyrical depth, raw energy, and a heart that beats for misfits everywhere. Tonight, we uncovered the layers of Lil Snipes, the young artist who built a home in Counter Culture Clique, who creates not just for himself, but for all those who feel like outsiders searching for a place to belong. So buckle up, Underground. It's time to meet the one and only Lil Snipes. Welcome to the Underground Nation podcast, my man.
Thanks, man. What an intro. Hell yeah, man. Lil Snipes with the pipes coming in.
Lil Snipes with the
ready to talk to my friend.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. I'm excited to be here, dude.
I'm excited for you to be here too, and you deserve way more than that introduction. That's why I had to make sure I practiced it to make it all exquisite just for you, man.
Appreciate that, man. We appreciate that over here.
Well, Lil Snipes, thank you for taking time from your busy schedule to hang out with us and let us into your world. You shared the name Lil Snipes as both a clever play on your last name and tied to your time quickscoping in Call of Duty. Looking back, do you feel like that digital world was your first real outlet for escaping pain?
I honestly think it was. It was definitely the first time in my life where I felt like I really just didn't have a space to really be myself or really even like vent to anyone. It was the most, it was a period in life where, I'd come home every day from school being bullied. I had moved from Michigan to Georgia and, I was taking ADHD medication at the time, which just made me a really quiet kid. And I had a lot of acne on my face. So I just got picked on a lot. So during that time, it really was my refuge. I would come home and I would be how I'd connect with my friends back in Michigan. They all had Xbox Live. So we'd jump on and, we'd play Call of Duty Zombies and, you'd jump on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is, kind of where the Snipes name was born. At some point, I had to figure out a gamer tag and it was just like, okay, where do we go? It'd be Corey Snipes because back then I wasn't rapping. It wouldn't be till a few years later. But no, at that point, it just kind of carried on. But yeah, that would be the first refuge for sure.
Very cool. Very cool. How did those experiences of being bullied at such a young age shape the way you connect with listeners now?
I would definitely say it definitely shapes the way that my lyrics have come out. And it definitely, I would say that, dude, like the people who come into and like tell me that, that they relate with my lyrics, they're going through the same things that I've gone through. And it truly just, I guess like the one thing that's been like really jarring as an artist is like, I've always felt so alone and like so, like it was just all me, all of this stuff is unique to me, but truly, putting yourself out there, it's like, that you're not unique. You are unique, but you're not unique in your emotions and how you feel. Like it's totally relatable and it's totally valid how you feel, however you feel.
Totally valid. Absolutely. Feelings are valid.
Feelings are valid, yes. Toxic masculinity should die.
Yeah. I always thought it was cool, like at the Planet Fitness, where you could go pull the freaking alarm. Stop being a boy. I wish they had that in school.
Right, dude?
Asshole alert, hey.
Absolutely. If that's one thing that also carries in my music, man, it's just like, yeah, fucking A, man. Just men, share your emotions, bro. Come on. Don't be a pussy.
Well, I was a pussy for a real long time. I would bottle it all in.
I was too.
I didn't want to share it with nobody. And my wife. I mean, she knows me better than anyone. And she was like, "Bro, you need to go ahead and crack that bottle open and start talking, man."
You ever seen the Tim Robinson show? I think you should leave. Like I'm a piece of shit. I was a piece of shit. I'm not now, but I was a piece of shit.
But I was big old piece.
Go to therapy. If you got shit going on, go to therapy. Go talk about it.
Yeah, therapy is a thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
or whatever, or whatever you need to do. Whatever you need to do. But
I think I went to therapy and I did not want to go, but I gave it a try. Yeah. And I guess fortunately for me, I found someone that kind of I clicked with, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And to really help me figure some things out about myself that I really didn't really realize. And I was talking about this on just the other day about like anxiety and not being aware of what's really like you feel it's normal because you live with it, so you don't really diagnose yourself.
Absolutely, it's just
eventually when you accept the help and you really start pinpointing, like, oh man, that really could be the reason.
Yeah, and then once you start getting the help, and then like you get the treatment that you should be getting for, and then it's like, wow, well, it's like now I have cheat codes to life because like now I can I can do the thing, I can do the damn thing now.
Yeah, man, because sometimes it'd be like a full-on panic attack. Like the world is just crumbling in on me. Like the walls are closing in on me.
Right, the elephant on the chest. The penguin.
Yeah, get those penguins off me.
Oh, bird.
I always thought the penguins were a very unique bird. I mean, they fly underwater. Have you ever seen them swim? They look like they're flying. They flap their wings. I much loved the penguins. And also, the Penguin was one of my favorite supervillains in Batman.
Dude, the Penguin is sick. Actually, shout out, we were just watching Harley Quinn, the animated Harley Quinn just a second ago, dude.
Have you watched the series of the Penguin yet?
We've started it. I have not watched it beyond the second episode, but bro, yeah, no, it's good from what I've seen so far.
It's good. I almost feel like that was my past life. Like, I think I was the Penguin at one time. I'm glad I'm not him no more. I'm learning from those lessons I made once upon a time. In another life, way out there, but I swear.
Say, Halloween, you might, dress up as the Penguin, do a little late night DJ stream. I don't know, man. Might be.
Hey, just might plant a seed there, Little Snipes. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. I've been thinking about what we're going to do for Halloween this year.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too, man. Hey, if you think of something, let me know. Maybe I'll join you in on you.
Hey, likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise. So, what does it mean to you personally to carry the title Little? Do you see it as a reminder of where you came from, or something you're growing beyond?
Yeah, no, I think it's just like I said, I said the gamer tag that I used back then was Corey Snipes. You know what I mean? But I was little when I did that. And I was just in a dark place. So it's just, like I was Lil Snipes, and it's just, I think it's just an ode to me, like just trying to like outshine the darkness.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Did you ever feel like some kind of way with having all the other little rappers, Lil Wayne, Little Skies, Little Tay, Little Tay?
Yeah, I know, but I know it's a damn trope, and I don't know. At first, it wasn't my name. I actually had a different name. At first, it was
Corey Snipes.
Well, it was actually something else. My first rap name, I guess even just like artist name, whatever you want to call it.
What was
was Corridor Snipes.
Corridor?
Corridor, like you're walking through a corridor.
Welcome to the corridor. That's interesting. I kind of has a ring to it. Corridor Snipes. Corridor Snipes. Little Snipes.
No, that was born. Snipes. Yeah, Little Snipes is just easier. Yeah, I don't know.
Corridor Snipes. That'd be a cool name, though. Welcome to the
I'll still respond to Corridor Snipes. If people want to call me Corridor, I'll still respond to it. But
hello, Corridor. It almost sounds like a code word. Corridor. Corridor.
It was born out of in high school, someone was just writing my name on a Facebook comment chain. We had a big chain going, and they autocorrected to Corridor, and it just dude, everyone just fucking thought it was funny as shit. So it just stuck.
So, yeah, it's not Corridor Snipes. Well, yeah, for branding, I do prefer Little Snipes.
I prefer Little Snipes.
Looking for the real voices, the raw stories, and the underground culture they don't show you on the surface? Visit www.underground-nation.com and unlock the Underground Nation magazine digital archive. From exclusive interviews with rising artists and tattoo legends to full issues packed with underground music, ink, fashion, and rebellion, it's all there. New issues drop regularly. Every page, every voice, every movement. Tap into the culture at www.underground-nation.com. The underground isn't just music, it's a nation.
Oh, dude, God help us. If this was a live stream, dude, I'd be so distracted right now. I would have to swipe it so that way I don't even see it.
Stop looking at the chat. Stop looking.
He's like, you see spirals in my eyes?
You're all up front. Hold on. Someone's talking shit.
Yeah. It's usually someone talking shit. That's usually what pulls you in. Can't play.
Don't
fuck
look.
your mom. Fuck your face.
I love my mom, and I think I have a beautiful face, so fuck you, sir. That's what I would tell him.
That's fair.
It is fair. I do love my mom, even though she doesn't.
I do love my mom too. She ain't here. She's up north right now, in Pennsylvania right now.
Hey, mama's in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Mama Snipes, putting it down.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, I'm glad to hear that you have a good relationship with your mom. That's good.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's been very supportive.
That's really rare also, for parents to be supportive for their kids to go anywhere near the music industry.
Yeah. Well, it's anxiety inducing for them, and they have no idea. They just trust me with them. Like, I don't fucking know either. I'm just kind of bullshitting with them, to be honest.
Gotcha. They know enough to know that Snipes is okay.
Snipes is okay, yeah. And I got laid off back in June, but like I saved up money to like kind of help myself for a little bit.
Yeah, so you didn't fall on your ass. You fell on a fluff.
A little bit of a fluff. I'm gonna have to get off my ass here in a second, but regardless,
it sounds like
we're doing okay. We're doing all right.
Okay, building up your audience on social media, yeah.
We have been, absolutely, dude.
Tell me how that experience has been.
It's been absolutely life-changing, man. I've, been sitting here in my room for like the last 5 years, just, a dormant creature, just thinking I'm not good enough or just not this enough or whatever enough. Like, I'm not like this enough. I'm not whatever. And it's all in your head. Exactly, dude.
And it happens over and over again.
Yes, absolutely, dude. And it's been life-changing because, you don't know what's, once you put yourself out there, you never know what people are going to do. And people have just been super receptive to it. And it's different. I get that, I put a list of like the inspirations of the album, and it's Nirvana, it's Mac Miller, which is super, super Mac Miller. A tattoo from Mac Miller. We would have been best friends. We got Suicide Boys, which, I'm a big fan of Suicide Boys. I like Linkin Park. Let's see here. Tupac, Rage Against the Machine. Tupac because he was a poet. Very big poet. And that was like, I was always a big poet, and that was like my inspiration for transcending into doing music, I think. The biggest one. And Mac Miller. Seeing Mac Miller being like he's having the respect he has and just being such a chill, just upstanding dude. You know what I mean? And he's just, I would have loved to I met him once at a meet and greet, but other than that, dude, I would have loved to just hang and.
Well, at least you got that one chance. A lot of us did not get a chance.
Yeah. R.I.P., man.
That's a memory that'll stay with you for the rest of your life, probably.
Absolutely, dude.
When did you discover Mac Miller and you're like, dang, this is my guy?
2011, man. 2011. Back when the Kids mixtape came out, and then followed up with The Best Day Ever, and then what came after that? I'm trying to remember. I'm bad with names. My ADHD is so bad. But yeah, no, I've listened to Blue Slide Park came after that. I know that was the album that came after that. And you had Larry Lovestein, and then I've like literally every little piece. I have he has Delusional Thomas, which is like his fucking alter ego, which is super dark. Like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, very cool. I'm glad you were able to find that inspiration from an artist who kind of paved the way. Well, and it looks like you're starting to pave your own way with building up your own audience and having some good reception from strangers scrolling on by. They want a piece of the pie, a little piece of. a little piece of Snipes pie.
They do.
That sounds right. I don't know if that sounds right, but
Pie of Snipes.
I got a piece of the Snipes pie and I enjoyed it.
Well, I appreciate that, man. You know, we have it. You know, we always have some more cooking in the oven too. You know, that's the funny thing about.
We're over here whipping it up, baby. We're in the kitchen.
We're always in the kitchen, you know. So.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to talk, or at least want to ask you, like when the pandemic hit and you kind of let me in on knowing that your mom was diagnosed with breast cancer and you turned isolation into creativity. How did music serve as both a therapy and a weapon during that time?
Ooh.
You're tuned in to the Underground Nation podcast. Up next, we've got Lil Snipes with his track, Kimono. A powerful reminder of how struggle fuels creativity, this one showcases the heart and energy Snipes pours into every verse. Turn it up, let it ride, and we'll be right back after Kimono.
Your name said it moans, ho. Picked up from the corner store. This is how it goes, ho. Welcome to my dojo. We don't wear no robes, ho. So let's get to stripping. Chop the beat like demon demonic. Just beat the sick, it goes down bubonic. Palm up your hands, show me you got it. Answer to me and dance, we'll ride it. Let's go crazy, yeah, let's go psychotic. I got that ganja, yeah, yep, I'm on it. Bottle of rose, yep, let's get it. Called all the homies and one medic. Sitting on this cliff, yeah, I'm feeling on this riff. I'm doing what I can, I'm a touching tiff. Any rapper that thinks they can sit with me, I'ma hit their ass with some history. And I've been through so much shit, I guarantee if you ever tried to ask, I would tell you everything. But I don't wanna seem like I'm venting all the time on every single rhyme. Nah, I'd rather feel the vibe. I swear to God tonight, everyone wants to try how I'm feeling and I don't have the patience for this, guys. I swear to God, I'm on a different fucking plane. You don't even understand, and I'm about to show you, man. I don't got no double vision, so I drink the cup I'm gripping. I don't want a tough decision. I can't choose between both twins. And came in here with no bitches, but I'm leaving with the system. I don't give a fuck, yeah, that's my complete decision.
I don't got no double vision, so I drink the cup I'm gripping. I don't want a tough decision. I can't choose between both twins. And came in here with no bitches, but I'm leaving with the system. I don't give a fuck, yeah, that's my complete decision.
A good question. I would say, for a period of time, it was almost a weapon to myself because there was a period of time where I was not good and I was just in a dark place. And I think I think a lot of artists when they're first starting out, like really struggle with just trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing, And once they find their grasp, it's fucking smooth sailing, But like, I think there was so much going on. So I think at that point, it might have been almost, I was spending so much time up late at night and just like just super late hours, grimy, like making like 5 songs a day. Like, I don't know. It was insane at one point. Like some of them were good, some of them were bad. And like, I had no one around me to tell me what it was.
Sure.
But me. Yeah. But you said the weapon and then the
the therapy. That like, how was it therapeutic?
Therapeutic too. So it's
like,
been therapeutic.
If you're writing like crazy, I can imagine you had lots of like almost like an emotional roller coaster, and you're just trying to get it out.
Yeah. So it was therapeutic in the sense of like, absolutely getting it out and like. I know it's weird because it wasn't really as therapeutic as it was just like, just kind of happening. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't really like making the stuff go away. It would take, what it did? It just distracted me in the moment, which is all I need, And that's why I would make like 5 fucking songs a day because it would just be like, if I just keep doing this.
That's right.
I don't have to think about it.
By the end of the week, I had a full-blown album, and like, dang, and I hate it all.
It's genuinely, dude. It's genuinely the beautiful. Going back to the question you had before about the receptiveness with the audience, the funniest thing about this whole experience is we had been going back to those old tracks, and people tell me what they think, and a lot of. There are some misses. Obviously, there's always going to be misses, dude. I'm sure even if you go into, like, the most prestigious artists out there, like, back catalog they don't want, music they don't want out, there's something in there that's just not bad. not good. But there's just some good, not good ones. But dude, there's some really fucking good ones that might even be better than what I have out now.
Really?
Absolutely. And I don't even have the project files. So I'm in the midst of figuring out what I want to do with that, because I don't want it to, but also I'm not a big fan of living in the past. So we're trying to figure out what I want to do with it.
Sure, absolutely. I'm looking at your Spotify right now, and I see the first song on here is from 2020. It's called Every Day. Was that one from that era?
That is definitely from that dark era. And that was one of those songs where, dude, I kind of regret putting it out, but I will never delete it, because it's like,
You can see me evolve from that.
exactly, dude. Fuck it, dude. There's beauty in just seeing the growth, and it's like at this point, dude. I look at the music, like it's like, dude, it's like a diary, dude. I remember where I was the day. I may not remember what was exactly going on sometimes, because I'm sometimes a little faded.
It can be pain.
But I definitely remember what's going on in my life, and like what's what shit what's popping on, like if someone around me had something bad happen to them, or if like every song is influenced by something. It's not just out of thin air. That's for sure.
Absolutely. It's definitely not out of thin air, although I do feel it's quite of a magical experience.
I do always like to say it's like capturing your spirit. Like you just get that butterfly nut, and you're just trying to
Yeah.
Mhm.
You should listen to the song. It's by a rap group named Dark Lotus, and it's called I think it's called a ghost trapped in this song, or witch. There's a witch trapped in this song. There's a witch trapped in this song, and it's a real spooky track, but it definitely kind of goes with what you just said, capturing a spirit,
Adding it to my playlist now.
and it living inside of the song itself.
I think it's true.
And what if it haunts all of us DJs out there that spin it later on their podcast?
Hey, you never know, man. I mean, you never know if you might like play a Snipes record backwards, and that's like devil messaging in it or something. You never know.
Snipes, you did what? You're gonna pop up in my bathroom.
Cue the Illuminati posts of Lil Snipes.
Yes, off the mall, one by one, hang them by their pinky toes.
It's funny.
Yeah, down with the Illuminati. We don't believe in them either.
No.
Or record deals. We don't believe in them either. We fully support the independent grind.
That is 100% the truth.
You don't need it these days. You don't need it.
You don't need it. You might as well go to a bank and ask for a loan.
I mean, I wouldn't do that either.
I know, but that's exactly the point. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't do it. Just shouldn't. If you wouldn't go to the bank and ask for a $400,000 loan, then why would you?
Unless you had a legitimate plan in place, and if they were approved with the credit to even get that, like more power to you.
And don't give me no disrespect to the people who are doing that, and if it works for you. But try to own as much as you can of your music, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everyone plays with debt to leverage themselves to wealth. But it takes strategy, and you got to have a plan in place. So never, ever take a loan like that unless you have a plan to implement. That's the first step. Now that I say that, I'm just going to get out of the way. That's where musicians fail. There's no plan. Like right now where you are, you should be in planning zone with your Counter Culture Clique and with your Lil Snipes. Y'all should be just planning. This is what's going to happen. This is what could possibly happen. And when this so happens, we're going to pivot to make this happen, to get to this certain destination, so we can achieve this certain achievement. No one claims the achievement that they really want, so they don't know they can't even define their own success, and success looks different.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And I think for me, it's always been like that in life. It's always been like kind of like Minecraft. It's like, what the hell? What do I do? Like, what's the objective here? You know what I mean? It's like, where are we like, I'm not a big Minecraft player, but a lot of people bring up me playing Minecraft in the stream. So that's on my mind.
Could you imagine having your own private server on Minecraft, building this beautiful world with your friends and buddies, and then someone just hacking and grieving your whole place apart overnight, and you log in the next day and see your beautiful mad empire just ruined to pieces?
That's terrible.
That's been happening. That's a thing called grieving.
Oh, that's awful. Don't grieve. That's terrible, people. Don't do that.
I'm like, why are you doing this?
That's so mean.
There's innocent children out there building beautiful places. You're just out there stomping on their sandcastles.
Destroying their dreams. Fucking crushing them.
Can't believe people like that exist in this world.
Oh, I can. I see
way worse. The people do way worse than that.
Yeah, there's some evil fucking people out there.
It's true. That's why I try to protect all the artists. So when those evil people approach you, you can pinpoint them out. Like, no, bro, you're summon the boogeyman.
The people in my fucking streams, man, they're on it. They are so on it, man. They defend me like a motherfucker. I'll tell you what.
I be on it, Eminem. I be on it. Be holding them down for Snipes.
Snipes? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Well, yeah, the Snipes Army. I got to experience the Snipes Army one night in the stream. They all came barging in. Snipes.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think the stars aligned a little harder that night because they came. Maybe I did send some messages out earlier today. I made it fucking clear and fucking known. I was like, guys,
I was just saying I was gonna be over there, and maybe if you're doing nothing, possibly you could pull up. And they pulled up. Oh my goodness, Snipes Army. Did you even know there was a Snipes Army? There was a straight Snipes Army.
Snipes Army. I have to be careful on TikTok, dude. I'm like, dude, can I say Snipes Gang? That's like first off, I don't even know if I should be saying Lil Snipes. First, because if anyone's familiar with, dude, they have been so asinine with their rules. I mean, their AI shit is just fucking ludicrous. I'm fucking done with it. I've gotten banned twice in the last month. They do not want artists to succeed. I'll say it right here, right now. Fuck TikTok.
Take that back.
If you're digging Lil Snipes, his music, his resilience, and his story, you're only scratching the surface of the underground. He's not the only one transforming pain into purpose. There are countless artists, misfits, and creators emerging with powerful voices ready to be heard. Discover them all at underground-nation.com. Tap in, explore, and be part of the movement. Underground Nation, where the unheard get heard.
I'm sorry, dude. Well, no, yeah, I it's a love-hate relationship. It's like, I'm here with you, and it's awesome because I'm here with you, but, like, fuck TikTok. Why? They take down my songs, too, for copyright, too? Like, get fucked, dude. I got that taken care of, but, like, oh, my God.
Yeah, have you claimed your music on TikTok?
Yeah.
So you have an artist account? Yeah.
Yeah, I have it, yeah. But they did that while I still had the artist account. That's the funnier part. I had to email them and be like, you guys do realize that, like, this is my music. And they were like, oh, that slipped under our AI. And I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't use fucking AI.
Yeah, maybe. You should hire India like all the other companies do, so they can monitor it, huh?
Yeah.
No, probably not.
I don't need any monitoring, man.
You know, I've been told multiple times from multiple people that I get away with murder on my TikTok stream. They're like, how do you even do this?
Dude, you really do. You know what it is? And I'll tell you, I has it very clearly in the thing that if there's music, you have a little bit more artistic freedom. And I think as a DJ, they even, you know, like you have the synth thing going, you have the visualizer going, which, by the way, I stole that. I definitely took some of your swagger from that.
Stole my swag, Snipes.
Hey, real recognize real. I had to, I did a little Google. I was like, how's he doing that? I found, I don't know if it's the same one. I found one on Steam.
Same one.
Is it the same one? Hey.
I got it from Steam.
Oh, yeah.
And if you put a couple extra dollars into it, you unlock new patterns and shit.
I might actually do that.
I have done that. It's pretty cool. I like it.
I do that. Good recommendation. Steal more of the swagger.
Right. People, take it all, man. Take it all. Yeah. You're the future.
We like to have a brand. We like to, dude, I can't, I've been streaming from a TikTok studio, but it's been glitching out on me. Sorry, that's a side note, but.
Really? I've had nothing but good things to say about my experience with the TikTok studio.
I think it's my computer is just nearing its final. Yeah, dude, I built my computer myself, and it's. Oh, really? So, like, everything I've replaced a lot of stuff last year. You know what? The one thing I didn't replace, a fucking motherboard. And so now, So now Microsoft is saying I need to upgrade my motherboard to upgrade my CPU. I just upgraded my CPU, but that CPU is not good enough because I got the maximum CPU that would work for this mother drive. So anywho, I'm gonna have to sell this CPU, sell this motherboard, and get a motherboard that will work for the newer CPU that will work for Windows 11 because I'm getting forced out of a Windows 11, and none of my fucking Dude, I don't even know if I'm able to record music without glitching right now. Like I'm kind of at a standstill right now. It's kind of fucking killing me.
Kidding me?
Yeah, and I bought a fucking power USB thing to like try, like lower the voltage coming from my PC and just like do it that way and see if that made it. No, No, same fucking deal. It's a fucking software.
Man, well, I hope you figured that out sooner than later.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, hey, we've been popping 40, 50 people lives just from the phone the last couple of days. Fuck it, man. That was better than on the PC. Who gives a shit, you know? Gorilla all
Are you
day.
kidding me?
Absolutely, man. So
You know, I was told earlier that the phones get pushed out more than PC.
I think they.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think
Then why give me all these cool gadgets and widgets on the studio for?
You know, here's what it is. I think what I do is I flip my webcam here. Well, I'll just tell you. I flip my cam fucking sideways. I don't know if you can see it there, like in the middle.
I see it.
And I make it as close to fucking mobile looking as I can.
Yeah.
And so, because people like to fucking the stretch. I don't know if I think people think it's too overproduced. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I don't either.
If you're listening to this, please let us know.
Well, I think I'm gonna start experimenting. I think I'm gonna do like one live on my piece. Well, I have been doing. I'll do a live on my phone this week, maybe. But I don't know how I'm gonna play my music and do my talent show and all that.
Yeah. Well, you know what, man? It's so weird because I'm pissed, but I'm like, fuck, I want the audio to sound fucking good because I'm an audiophile. Like I'm just like fucking. I want the audio to sound fucking good.
Yes, I'm an audio.
I mean, like I'm a fucking musician. I want this. I want them to have the best first impression of me. You know, but like,
absolutely.
I mean, the fucking this way is working. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and just say, you know what, you guys know best.
You know, that's been a very popular phrase over at my camp. Shut the fuck up. We're just gonna shut the fuck up and ride the wave.
Shout out to a book called How to Not Give a Fuck. There's a really good chapter on the less you try, the more you succeed. The less effort you put in, the more you succeed. There's a balance to not giving a fuck, is what that means. You have to choose what you want to give a fuck about and not give a fuck about, and you have to be fucking, you know. Great book. Great book, dude.
I have, there's a 1 and a 2, I think, of the book you're talking about, and I have it on audio. The audio.
Oh, do you really? Hell yeah.
I only got halfway through it, and then I stopped. And I don't believe I got to the chapter you're talking about because, I mean, I put a lot of effort into working independently and by myself, and I feel like if I was to stop my efforts, I mean, I'm where I'm at.
Not in the effort, not in the sense of like, don't stop, you know, showing up every day and like, you know, like focus on the fucks that need to be given a fuck about.
You need to prioritize your fucks, sir.
Yeah. Essentially, you gotta get your fucks in a row, not your ducks in a row. You gotta get your fucks in a row, dog.
Look at the great advice you're getting from Lil Snipes tonight. Get your fucks in a row. Put that on. That should be a t-shirt.
That really, you know, I might honestly, that might come out of this, to be honest.
Maybe we could do a collaboration t-shirt.
Is that you took the word right out of my fucking mouth?
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. I'm always down for that.
Dedicated to the Underground Nation episode with Lil Snipes.
Merchant apparel coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel so glad that was recording because I totally forgot what we just said to put on a t-shirt.
I did too, actually. Oh, get your fucks in a row, dude. Get your fucks in a row.
See?
Get your fucks in a row.
Not in a row. I just totally forgot what we just fucking said.
It's got to be like a middle finger or something. Like, get your fucks in a row. Get like the middle fingers like dominoes or some shit.
We'll go different directions.
Yeah. I got a line on my album that's, dude, you got to knock the dominoes over and you got to set them back up. It's practice for the season, man. Practice for the season.
Have you ever set up dominoes and like you're halfway through and someone fucks it up and they all fall prematurely and you got to start over?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking aggravating, actually. You know what? My hard drive got erased last year and I would equate it to that.
How did that happen?
Electrical storm, and my surge protector failed, and but magically the rest of my computer was fine. It was just the hard drive. I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead ass, dude. I don't know how that fucking happens,
bro. That sucks. Did you have it all backed up anyway? Like
I have the wave songs backed up. I don't have the beats. I don't have the names of the beats. I don't have if like I made the beat. I mean, I know if I made the fucking beat. But like
that's mine.
But like if my friend made the beat versus like, oh, maybe I heard this on, you know, like because I do pull things from YouTube sometimes. I like to have like fucking beats just play in the background when I'm fucking doing shit. And like if one really does perk my ear up. What I don't ever pull from the fucking top page, though. I'll search by like uploaded this week, 100 views. You know, I'm not pulling beats that are fucking like, you know, I did when I first started. You know, I think a lot of artists do that, but like, Yeah, no, I don't want fucking shit that you've heard those beats that like you know what I'm talking about. Like every rapper you've heard rap over, and it's like, all right, dude.
Yep, heard this one a million times.
Yeah.
Where did you learn? How did you learn to produce? And when did you say, dude, I could.
You're locked in to the Underground Nation podcast. Right now, it's time for another dose of heat from Lil Snipes. This one's called Ride With Me, a track that blends raw emotion with smooth delivery, inviting you to roll through his world and feel the journey. Let's vibe out to Ride With Me, and we'll be right back.
Sadness, it just creeps, but I'm on the strain like Jeeps. Doors off, flying ye, and I'm crashing in the street. Those that ride with me will be F-I-N-E. This my alibi, where you'll always find me. Sadness, it just creeps, but I'm on the strain like Jeeps. Doors off, flying ye, and I'm crashing in the street. Those that ride with me will be F-I-N-E. This my alibi, where you'll always find me. Things ain't what they seem. I've been in my daydreams, but breaking at the seams, making hits like game machines. Set this off, it's for the team. Bars soft as frozen cheddar cheese. I'm unlocking better things. Bitch, I found the recipe. I'm unlocking better things. So long to that energy where everyone is enemies. I don't got that inside me. Let me know if you're vibing. We're in sync and aligning. And it's shocking like some lightning. With history we're writing. Sadness, it just creeps, but I'm on the strain like Jeeps. Doors off, flying ye, and I'm crashing in the street. Those that ride with me will be F-I-N-E. This my alibi, where you'll always find me. Sadness, it just creeps, but I'm on the strain like Jeeps. Doors off, flying ye, and I'm crashing in the street. Those that ride with me will be F-I-N-E. This my alibi, where you'll always find me. Sadness, it creeps, it's my tragedy.
I mean, it's just kind of been during 2020, I think I just went on Looper, man. And it just was like, all right, let me put these loops together, and I'll put, oh, these drums will work here, and this will fucking work. All right, cool. Then I'd rap over it.
Tinkering.
Yeah, and then I'd rap over it, and then like I still have those. That's what I would those early ones that I was talking about. Those ones that people have been really liking. I'm just like, I don't like those. Those are shit. But it's fun. I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about an artist. You make something for yourself, and you don't put it out there. You don't think it's shit, but then you do, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" You're just like, "What the freak? I thought that thing was shit."
Yeah, it's like I just took the pile of shit and threw it at the wall that day. I don't know.
And you don't like it, huh?
Yeah, I'll give you more, I guess.
I could take just like that all night.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. I don't know why that makes me think of South Park, the episode when they when Randy had like the largest fucking turd, like, the world record, like against Bono or some shit. I can't remember.
Against Bono.
Shout out South Park.
Yeah, I'm in Colorado, so South Park is literally like way from me.
Hell yeah, dude. Love Colorado.
And Casa Bonita, it definitely is everything that South Park makes it out to be.
Is it really?
You should definitely check out Casa Bonita.
Dude, I need to go out to Colorado, man. That's a good impression.
So you mixed your debut album yourself. What was the process like balancing perfectionism with raw emotion?
That's a tough one. Honestly, I think this time around, I just said fuck it, follow your gut, and like
there's a whole lot of fuck it in this plan here.
Yeah, there's a lot of fuck it, and like I went a little bit harder on the lyric side this time, because I was like, even if the mixing isn't fully there, the fucking lyrics will be fully there, and that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, I know my mixing's good enough to fucking like my voice cuts through. I got reverb. I have automation on points. I have the fucking distortion when it comes through. I just don't have thick fucking vocals like all the other emo rappers out right now, because I just don't want to fucking sound like everyone else.
Yeah,
it's just that fucking.
Carve your own lane, Snipes. Keep carving.
Yeah.
But how has being part of Counter Culture Clique pushed your artistry forward?
That has been the number one way that I've become who I am, honestly. I mean, that it's been the validation, the camaraderie, because we all started like shit, not shit, but like, at a base level where it's like, and we're honest with each other. So it's like, nah, man, you can do better. You can do better. And like, but also coming in with like ideas of like how to do better. And exactly. Because the number one thing is like, even if you don't have another expert in the room, dude, just having another set of eyes or ears, I guess in this case.
Yeah.
Really, it just makes a huge difference. I mean, even if they don't know anything about the genre you're doing, I mean, most people can tell like if something's moving in the right way or not.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
So
absolutely. I always feel it's important to have at least a second pair of ears on the final mix and master of a song, especially solo like myself.
absolutely. We have I think 8 or 9 people on the group. So we share
What?
screen. Yeah.
What? 8 or 9?
Yeah. And like a couple of them are producers and rappers. A couple of them are like my friend Hate My Drip. Shout out to him. Dude, he is killing it right now. If you check him out, he's actually doing better than I am on Spotify. He's got around like 1,000 something plays monthly. So he's doing good, you know? He's co-leader with me in the group. So we're out here, man. I'm proud of him too. He's been less on the TikTok side, more on the meta and on the on that side, taking care of that side of things. We have not purposely, but I think we've been kind of doing this weird puzzle thing where we're kind of
It's a weird puzzle, yeah. And I was thinking of a concept the other day, like when take for example, like how you act when you're with your mom, and then you look at how you act while with your girlfriend, how you
when you
act
code
while you're
switch.
with your gang, with your friends, and then you
Yeah.
look how you act. It's almost similar, like there's different versions of you, and it's
called
almost
code
like
switching.
Code switching.
That's what that's called. That's the psychological word for it.
Code switching. Do you feel that you do the code switching on different platforms? Like you're exposing different elements of Little Snipes on different.
Not really. I mean, definitely on TikTok. I mean, I'm live all day, so I mean, you're getting the goofiness for sure. I mean, like obviously, I'm emo as shit, but like, dude, also at the same time, I got a fucking sense of humor. I play like we said earlier, like I play video games. I fucking, I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of TV.
Yeah. And on TikTok, you could join the Gaming Incentive program and earn money playing some of those video games.
That's not a bad idea. I've been trying to like figure out the balancing act for that because it's just like I don't want the algorithm to slip me into this weird high. I think I see a lot of artists that get caught up in that and then they get stagnant in their growth. And I'm like, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we make a second account for the gaming.
On TikTok, on YouTube, it's that way. You want to stay in one lane. Like, if this is my music account, it's my music account.
Yeah.
I have music-related content built on in and around it. But on and Instagram, in my opinion, those are two, and Snapchat, those are platforms where you could just put everything and just do anything.
Yeah.
And I always see artists doing what you were just doing, kind of analyzing, like, well, if I do gaming, is it going to reflect my numbers for my music and shit? Normally, no. It should.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's normally just in your head.
Yeah. And then the other part of it too is like I want to
the
be able to
consistency.
I want to be able to interact with them too. And I know there's like text to speech readers now, but like they're also the TOS is like cracking down on like if someone says something shitty in there now, like they're fucking gonna ban you. Like I don't know if you've heard the new TOS coming through like the pipeline.
Yeah, you're responsible. That's why you should only give that to like your subscriber. Well, subscribers is going away too, so I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Oh, is it really? Well, I mean, TikTok might be going away for all we fucking know. I mean,
it is not. From what I
is
read,
it not?
So I've got into the other side of TikTok called TikTok One.
Okay.
And what they have shared with me is that there are going to be new elements of TikTok, being that it's all going to be, we're going to have basically a US based version of TikTok. But UK does too, and so does Canada, and so does China. They all have their own versions of it. But it's going to be, kind of like a regional thing. But it's not going away. But they are making changes like the subscription things. And what else was it? I think the biggest thing.
I was more friendly towards us than harmful towards us. We'll see what happens.
No, but I've been enjoying all the opportunities that I've been gaining off of that thing, and I'm not even on as much as you are. I want to though. You should see what I've been building.
Yeah. Also, don't take anyone from the TT world. Don't take any of my hate that I've said in this as like I like TikTok.
They're gonna come back.
TikTok.
They're gonna poke you with a stick and say, "I found you on TikTok. You don't like me, huh?"
I am very thankful for it because if I didn't go on TikTok, dude, I wouldn't be here right now. I genuinely wouldn't be here right now. So like, gotta pay respect for where respect is due, but also you guys couldn't do better. That's That's sincerely Snipes.
Well, I really hope all the changes and stuff that they're implementing does do that.
I hope so too. And I mean, I think we are on the verge of an artist revolution as far as, demanding the money that we need and stuff from these streaming services. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I think very soon we're gonna be seeing.
Well, let me ask you this, because in my opinion, you and I are on two sides of the sliding scale. What I mean by that is you're kind of a newer artist, and I'm kind of on the marketing side, on the business side of working with artists. So let me ask you from your perspective, why do you feel the streaming money is so low? He's like, you don't even get a full penny on one stream. It's like, not even a full third of a penny.
I was gonna say, like,
but why would they do that? Why?
Man, dude, because they are pocketing so much.
This episode of Underground Nation is brought to you by our sponsors at Flawless Cleaning Professionals, Denver, Colorado. Dedicated to transforming homes and businesses, they deliver top-tier cleaning solutions, residential, deep cleans, office spaces, and even post-construction projects. With unmatched attention to detail and a commitment to quality, they'll leave your space sparkling whether it's weekly service or that big occasion. Message Ryan Chavez of Underground Nation today for a free quote and to schedule. That's Flawless Cleaning Professionals in Denver, Colorado.
How much do you think they pocket, bro? How much? Like, I would love to see that goddamn thing. Like, just the fucking the verses. Like, what are they making versus what I'm making? I need to know. And I get it. I'm smaller, so but like the string play is the same regardless. I mean, I'm 95% sure it doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah. Well, you know how much Spotify. Let's look at Spotify. I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar company, and they are making money off of your back.
Yeah.
But you have to also think about it, like how many. I mean, there's over 50,000 songs uploaded per day on just Spotify alone. That's a lot of artists.
I read a thing
a lot of poopy music.
Oh yeah, and I read a thing the other day. It's like every day there's more music put out than the whole year of 1980 or some shit like that. Like. Which I believe it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of fucking music out there, man.
Yeah, because all the independent grind now, and the technology you have available to you today. I didn't have that when I was. I don't even know what your age is. What's your age?
I'm 29.
29. I didn't have all this when I was 29.
Yeah.
And I'm only 29, 39, 12 years older than you.
Okay, we're not far off. Yeah.
No, we're not. But still, when I was 29, I didn't have no TikTok.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I mean, and it's new for a lot of people, man. I mean, definitely, we're a newfound. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, this is a side note, but like, I just read the other thing. We're 4 years, like the first graduating class this year with ChatGPT, which is kind of fucking insane. Like that evolution and all that shit is kind of insane.
Insane. It is insane. So now let me give you my perspective. So. My perspective of why artists get paid less than a penny per stream is because you are the artist, which means you are attracting listeners, you're attracting viewers, which means the new currency that they are paying you in is no longer money, but they are paying you in
viewers,
attention. The attention is the new currency. And what I mean by that is when you get attention to your music, because that's what your music's built to do, to get attention, for them to catch a vibe, so they could, dance, bob their head while they're driving, whatever. They're catching a vibe.
Yeah.
But they're bringing attention to you, which means once they become a fan, they're going to want to take that next step and invest into you. But the only question there is how?
Right.
And that's where a lot of artists fuck up, because simply they don't ask. They're not asking their fans to invest in a subscription or join their community so they get behind the scenes footage. You know what's nice? We want to see you create the music. We want to see what happens when you're throwing the paper across the room saying fuck this song, but yet letting your viewers and your inner core community have a say so on your development. Like, yo, I just created a new merch design. Should I drop this or this first? Which one would you want?
Dude, that's actually, I mean, it's funny you say that because like for the songs we submitted to you, I mean, we were obviously gonna, give you the songs that we did on the streams. I was like, they just, they fucking went off in the stream, but
yeah,
I put a poll up in my Discord and let them do the picking. You guys know best. I can't judge myself.
On the record label.
Yeah, like if anything has proved itself, like from what I've said, it's like I can't judge myself. They can. So let them do it.
Exactly. Give them some control. Let them decide. You decide the path of Lil Snipes.
Speaking. Shout out to the stream. We every once in a while. I just finished. Well, I didn't finish mixing it, but I finished I got most of it. I got to throw some reverb and some fucking mastering on there and whatnot. Right. But what we do sometimes on the stream, and you haven't caught it because I haven't done it in a second, is I'll take random drawing suggestions from people on the stream, and we'll slowly build up a nice drawing or whatever for the song, and then I'll take it and make my wheels spin and create a song out of like whatever it is, and I either find or create a beat. This time we found a beat because it was just dipping our toes in. I think next time I'll create a beat.
Dive all the way in. Don't just put your toes in.
But everyone who came in got a little bit of real estate on it. Got a little bit of input to the song, and it came out super sick. It's gonna be coming out really soon. Probably, what's today?
Today is the 2nd.
We'll try a name for honestly this Friday, September 5th. I think we'll get it out September 5th. We'll try it. It's just going to be a SoundCloud drop. It's gonna be a quick little, like, little nothing burger. Just
a little nothing burger.
Throw it out.
Well,
let the crows eat it.
Yeah. Well, I'll go hang out on SoundCloud and catch a vibe. Shoot.
Hell yeah,
go on over there. I hate SoundCloud personally. I can't stand it. But I have found artists who are just like, dude, I'm on SoundCloud. It's free. I can upload my shit. I'm like, okay. I get it.
There are some really dope artists on SoundCloud, but like for a long time I didn't even use SoundCloud because I was like avoiding the trope of like, oh, you're just another SoundCloud. First off, your name's Lil. You got your Lil Snipes, so yeah, you're on fucking SoundCloud, right?
Yeah.
So like it's the first question. And it's like, yeah, I mean, you don't have to say it like that. I mean, I'm on SoundCloud. But
I remember when Little Pump and what's the guy's name?
Oh yeah, well
I forget the other guy he runs with, but I remember when all that started popping off as SoundCloud rappers, and then 6ix9ine was the final boss of SoundCloud rappers.
Bro, the chat still makes stories about him, and for some reason they're like me, and I'm like, why do I care, dude? Sorry to any fans of them.
Maybe it's the SI in your name, the S.
It might be. I don't know. Maybe
Who knows? I don't know. Stupid AI doing stupid shit.
Yeah, AI does that stuff to us, man.
Well, I mean, let me ask you this from you mentioned depression as something that it's something many young artists face but rarely talk openly about. What's been your biggest lesson in handling those battles?
Honestly, that I'm not alone, and that there's nothing wrong with seeking help, because quite honestly, dude, we as humans are so dependent on each other. I mean, on such a foundational basis, and it's hard when you're lonely and you're just so secluded, but like it gets better when you find your people. So
yeah, your vibe.
That was a long-winded answer, but hope that
was a great answer. Your vibe attracts your tribe.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then, with what you just said, then, do you feel like music has given you more purpose than anything else you've tried in life so far?
I think it's 50-50, man, because this has been a huge part of my life, dude.
What is that thing?
So this thing is called a kendama. I was sponsored at one point playing it. I've been playing for like 14 years now. It's a Japanese toy. People might remember it from No Jumper or whatever. I've been playing since before No Jumper picked it up. But there's a big cup, there's a small cup, there's a spike, there's a base cup, and then the objective is just to try to spike it on there. Before I started really throwing myself on TikTok a month ago, for the last 4 years, I've been making them for a living on a professional level, making some of the best ones in the world, honestly.
What?
And this is one of them. Actually, and it's actually an unreleased one. So
an unreleased version. You made this handcrafted.
It's literally or not handmade, but hand finished. We have a CNC lathe, so we would work in AutoCAD, draw it up,
and then pop it off the machine and then hand finish it from there. We had a bunch of other lathe machines and drills. So my other passion is woodworking other than making music. Funny enough, but
Hey, woodworking.
yeah, but yeah, no. Shout out Kendama Yosei. So yeah, now this has impacted me. This is the thing that made me feel like I could do music because like when you first start off, dude, like you can't even do it. You can't even land it on the fucking cup. But like it's just like music, man. Like when you first start out, maybe you can't flow correctly. Maybe like I know a lot of rappers are like, how many new rappers are listening to this? And I'm like, bro, I keep getting told I don't know how to fucking flow. What's a flow? Well, then that's the first. This is like the big cup. That's like, or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then like getting onto that's like the net. But like this taught me like I never thought I could do any of the shit I do. I can do some pretty crazy shit on this. I can make it like bounce like here on that, like all that fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like it's insane. But I never thought I could do that.
Yeah.
So like it unlocked
that.
that. I guess it just like unlocked that. I've always been like a challenge seeker.
Very cool.
Sure.
So what do you feel is the next challenge that you're seeking?
Get big as I can doing the music while staying myself and then push this when I get there because bro, like the Kendamas should be fucking dude, they're fucking cool. They're fucking dope. Everyone should fucking play with one because they're fucking sick.
Okay. Send me one for Christmas.
I will. Then I'll happily send you one. Dude, we'll try and figure out. We can like maybe even do a collab with with my old company and see what happens, dude.
Yeah, you definitely do that. I mean, there's a cool little ball on there. I'm sure there's a branding something in there.
Oh yeah, we can do some cool paint branding or something like that.
Look at that! We came up with a whole bunch of cool ideas tonight.
Yeah, that'd be really tight. I would love to do that. But yeah, man. So the next plan is just to keep being me, be as big as I can be. And then just, whoever I attract. And if you don't like me, then that's fucking cool. Move on.
If your younger self who felt bullied and alone could hear your songs now, what do you think he would say?
The underground never sleeps, and neither does the movement. The brand new issue of Underground Nation magazine is here packed front to back with exclusive artist interviews, raw stories, and the culture you can't find anywhere else. If you live for the underground, the music, the grind, the lifestyle, this magazine is for you. Don't wait. Don't sleep on it. Support the movement and grab your copy today at ugnstore.com. That's ugnstore.com. Get plugged into the underground and order your copy today.
I think he'd cry. I think he'd be like, I think I catch myself like as that kid every day. Sometimes there's moments where I just start fucking bawling, and I'm just I'm proud of myself in like the most like humble way possible. You know what I mean? I'm just a kid who just fucking writes poetry and like raps into a mic in his room. That's it. And like, that's all there is to it. Like, I don't think I'm special. I don't think I'm.
So do you try to do the DIY, the do it yourself as much as possible? Or
I do. I'll give you a little. I want to show you the other side of my room. Really quick. Got a little sound booth over there that I built, and I got it all set up to where I can just like walk over there and just fucking do my thing. And I figured out the other day that I can peel that curtain back and I can fucking do some content videos like with it peeled back. So I've been doing that too.
Right on.
So yeah, we got a setup, man. I'm gonna try my hardest every day to like switch background. Try my hardest every day to just fucking do what I can to improve it. That's why I'm pissed about those TikTok studio things. It's like I just want it to work for me.
Very cool. I hope it does work for you. Hope it does. Hope you figure out the.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope so too.
Well, it's really cool that you're trying to do. So even from album cover art, do you do your own art in that regards as well?
I had my friend do it this time around, and he didn't even want to be. Honestly, like he's a humble guy. I went to high school with him. His name is Bruce. I'll say his name. I'll say his first name, Bruce. Shout out, Bruce. He's just a fucking homie. He went to school for graphic design, and
nice.
He was really busy, but I asked him if he could whip something up, and I couldn't pay him, so he was really kind to just do that for me out of love, and so shout out to him. Really, he's a fucking real one. I'm coming back I'm gonna help him out for sure as soon as we
Help them out in what regard?
Just swoop them up and do whatever we can to.
Swoop 'em on and swoop 'em up.
A good graphic designer needs but those connections always help, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting those blasting out.
And welcome into the Counter Culture Clique.
Yeah. CCC.
So then we talked a whole lot about music and the do it yourself kind of attitude on creating your art. But have you moved forward with any kind of live performances like on the actual stage outside of TikTok?
I have not yet, honestly. That's something that's been kind of like interesting for me. Like I honestly just wanted to see people would like the music first.
Sure.
Before I just threw myself out there, and I felt like the internet would be like a little bit less painful. To be honest, so
And has it been? I mean, you've got a good response. Was there painful moments though?
I mean, you know what? I think day one it just started to resonate. I think if day one it went poorly, I don't know that I would have come back. But like day one, I think we got like maybe 10 new followers or whatever, and that like people saying, "Hey, your music's really fucking good, man. Like, how can I listen to you?" And it was just like, I've never had a person say that to my life, other than my fucking, other than maybe my, like you tell your friends you make music, but it's like you don't know if they actually like you or if they're just supporting you just because like
You're just being nice.
you're just being nice. Exactly. I don't want to have a bunch of yes men around me. Tell me if I'm fucking shit, dog. Let me fucking know. But no, yeah.
Well, very cool. Well, if you ever do decide to step out on that stage and perform, you definitely have the power of the boogie.
Yeah, so absolutely. Now we have the confidence to do it, and I think very soon you'll be seeing some posts about me getting some live shows going. I'm 95% sure right now that. So I live in Atlanta right now, and like, dude, the 95% of my goddamn Discord is in Florida, which I am fine with, dude. I am okay. I need to get the hell out of Georgia, so it's very likely that within the next few months. 6 months or so, we'll be moving down to Orlando because that's where the Counter Culture Clique is mostly residing. Also, so we'll probably be going down there and just trying to pop off as much as we can in Florida, and probably go from plan in my head is pop off there, then tour. I mean, that seems reasonable to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, tour should always be a goal. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the hope. Probably this time next year. Let's hope.
It's not that far away.
It's not that far away, but the way things move these days, you never know.
Very fast. They can move very fast. I feel personally that you are the algorithm. I believe that the more that you push, the better that you create, the more love and purity that you put into it, the better reaction you're going to get.
I absolutely fully
And
agree
consistency.
with that.
Consistency.
Consistency is key, dude. Absolutely. Taking advantage of those scheduled posts have been a godsend for me.
Yes. That's something I try to tell ours all the time. Like, listen, if you got a busy schedule and you're working that 9 to 5 and doing all this stuff, you don't got time to post. Take a Sunday, take an hour, just set up a schedule and let it drip every day, every other month.
It's not hard at all. Not hard at all.
Why are you abandoning your page?
Literally, just I
Fuck your job, bro. Burger King.
I have a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet with a fucking list of fucking things I have yet to do that I'm just, every day I just cross it off. So.
Oh my, you cross one off and add 3 more things.
Yeah, exactly. And then I have a Discord channel too. Where people can give suggestions of things they'd like me to do as like videos or whatever too. And I'll give them shout outs and,
So you're already kind of building your own little community on your Discord.
Yeah, it's shocked me how active it is. Everyone on there is just fucking stellar. I love you all. If you're listening to this right now, shout out to Mikasa, shout out to Ghost Boy, shout out to Spaced Out Bree, shout out to Lexi, shout out to Tay, shout out, dude. Yeah, all of you guys are fucking awesome. I'm listing. I can't list them all. There's 66 of them in there, but
whoa, good for you. You build that community, Lil Snipes.
We are building. We got a lot of. It's a comfort. It's a really safe place. You got lots of fun stuff going on in there. Freestyles too. I'll be popping up in there, doing some fun stuff in there.
Well, we got Freestyle Fridays going down.
Yeah, Freestyles Friday or whatever day I'm just like feeling goofy and want to jump on a beat.
Freestyle any day I want, fo.
Yeah, sometimes it's just out of the blue. You never know.
That's cool. Whenever you feel inspired.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I know you said you got maybe a new single dropping this Friday. You mentioned working more with your partners with the Counter Culture Clique, possibly moving to Florida and start a whole new venture. That's a lot of movement, my man. A lot of movement. So can I ask you, where would you want Lil Snipes to be 10 years from now?
You know what, man? Like, I'm not the person who like wants a bunch of accolades or a bunch of fucking like physical items or whatever. I'll be happy if in 10 years from now, man, I'm already happy that people tell me that my goal of making music was just for one person to tell me that they like my music and that it touched them, or like, it's gone beyond that. So, I mean, in 10 years, I mean, like, if I'm just living comfortably, like, in a small house off in the prairie somewhere in the sunset and just able to come out and do shows and that's perfect. That's fucking,
Absolutely.
I'm not a big flashy guy. I just like to chill,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, all you need is 50 to 100 dedicated fans paying you 50 to 100 bucks every month, and that's more than enough to create a living for yourself off your craft.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why I said earlier, success is defined different by everyone.
Absolutely. And just playing your cards right. Sometimes people don't recognize the cards they have in front of them and what they can do with them.
It's true. It is true. Got to implement strategy.
I definitely grew up on wrestling, so I think I watched a lot of just the fucking off the cuff like random like promos where people would talk shit or whatever. I think I get a lot of my fucking like wittiness from just watching those growing up, to be honest. Like watching The Rock just talk shit.
You're right, brother.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan too.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan.
R.I.P.
Well, Lil Snipes, it's been quite the conversation tonight. I appreciate you taking the time to let us into your world.
Yeah,
This is your time to shine. Any shout outs, thank yous, maybe anything that you we may have forgot about promoting? Feel free.
Damn, dude. Well, shout out to Mac Miller, because I would not be making music without Mac Miller. I love Mac Miller. If he could, I feel like he's sitting right next to me. Genuinely, I promise that. I genuinely feel that in my heart. And second, I thank my mom. I thank my dad, because without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. And then thirdly, I thank my girlfriend for being fucking amazing. Shout out to her because
to the girlfriend.
this has been very, very, between the layoff in June and then throwing myself out there like this, and then it's like catching a little fire, and it's just like, it's a lot. But she's been a fucking amazing person, and she's, been asking at every step, what can I do for you? So she's been fucking awesome.
Oh, that's quite the support you got there.
Absolutely. She's quite the lady. Shout out to her, love her.
Yeah.
And then obviously shout out to the Counter Culture Clique, dude. If I could just let me go through my Discord real fast so I can fucking I know in the heat of the moment, man, that I'm gonna fucking forget a name. I'm gonna piss someone off in the Discord. But let me get this right for you. Hate My Drip is the first one. Hate My Drip is co-leader with me. He is one of the number one producers on my album. He reappears. His production reappears multiple times on the album. He raps twice on the album. Once on the song "Lonely" at the end, and then on the other song called "Lock On," which was a very fun song because like that was a very collaborative lyric writing process. I kind of had a lot of what I wanted written out already, and it was the first time I was like, "Can you just do this?" And he was like, "Yeah, can I change one or two words?" I'm like, yeah, cool. And it just was exactly what I fucking wanted. So it was just like, all right, cool. But all right, so Counter Culture Clique. So shout out to Deadsy, MT, EMPT. That's how you spell that. Hate My Drip, J-Man, Painful Pretty, and then PTSD Vivid, Vacant, VAEKENT, Year, Jordan. He's popping off right now too. YEIRJORDAN. And then I got my friend SK is Gone, he's a fucking musical master. He's so fucking good. He makes fucking scream shit, fucking does death metal, he does fucking rap. He's so fucking good, dude. He's literally so good. He's more into the Midwest emo shit right now and like fucking doing some heavy metal shit. But yeah, that's the clique, Counter Culture Clique, man.
Well, whoop whoop to the Counter Culture Clique, and you taking the time to name them off like that. That's love right there.
And oh wait, no, Boss Up too. Much love.
Got them all.
They haven't been active in a second, but in case.
Just in case. Well, if you ever want me to go kick him, I will kick you in the butt.
Get some songs going, man. Come on.
Yeah, fuck your job.
That's funny.
It's true. I really feel that.
Nope. No, it's true, man.
Jobs are just stepping stones.
Absolutely are. But hey, man, thank you again for having me on here. Like, genuinely, I will always remember this is the first scoop on Lil Snipes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Nardwar's got a little fucking hidden camera in here somewhere.
I love Nardwar. Hope you end
Dude,
up in that closet.
Man, hope dude, just make sure that you turn the camera up when I go to bed tonight, please. There's nothing exciting happening, I promise, Nardwar.
Yeah, sure. Nardwar knows.
He has to know. I'm sorry, I had.
Well, Lil Snipes, thank you so much for taking the time to sit in the hot seat here at the Underground Nation podcast and letting us into your world. From this day going forward, Underground Nation wants to support you. So anytime you drop a single, music video, going on tours, showcases, whatever, float it our way. We will love to share it to our audience and help you get the message out to the masses.
We appreciate that, man. And likewise to you. If there's anything I can ever do for you guys, please, absolutely reach out. I'm happy to do whatever I can.
Absolutely. One hand washes the other where I come from.
Absolutely, man. Hell yeah. Scratch your back, I scratch yours. Love it.
Actually, I can't really get in the middle there. Can you reach over there?
Dude, you know what? Let me get... Yeah.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. Sometimes you just need it.
It's true. It's true. Lil Snipes just gave us a glimpse into the pain, the perseverance, and the purpose that fuels his music. From finding escape into gaming to creating anthems for misfits everywhere. His journey is proof that art can be both healing and transformative. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to Lil Snipes across all platforms. Show this artist the love he deserves, and don't forget to visit the Underground Nation. You go to www.underground-nation.com for more interviews, more stories, and more of the voices shaping tomorrow's underground. This has been your host with the ghost of Bounce Ball Boogie, reminding you the underground isn't just music, it's a movement.
Hell yeah. Shout out, everyone. Peace.
Thank you, Lil Snipes.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
That wraps up today's episode of the Underground Nation podcast with your host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie. Big thanks to our guest, Lil Snipes, for sharing his story and his music with us. Make sure you show your support, like, follow, and subscribe to Lil Snipes on all major streaming platforms. And for more interviews, stories, and underground talent, head over to underground-nation.com. Until next time, keep the underground alive.